Today we're filming with Danny from Kelly Partners, Chartered Accountants. Danny is a true leader in his industry and he shares his story on the podcast, from building his business from the ground up to everything you need to know regarding the new changes around the coronavirus and what it means for both individuals and businesses, and it's one you don't want to miss out on. Looking back into the market, well, it's no doubt that the real estate market has been completely flipped on its head. There's no more open for inspections and no more auctions, apart from online auctions. Buyer inquiries have reduced by about 60%, and generally there is a real lack of urgency. In saying this, stock levels have also been reduced significantly, and because of the limited stock, there are still properties transacting, some of which within as little as 2 weeks. A great example of this was our most recent sale at 17 Silver Ash Way in Thornlea, which broke the complex record and sold within 14 days, and our past 5 transactions have had an average days on market of just 10, with all selling above their guides. At this time, we're working with 2 groups of buyers. The opportunistic type that are looking to grab something a little under market value, and then the buyers who have been looking for over 3 months, who really just want to make a move and are looking at a property purchase from a long-term standpoint, that regardless of what the market does in the short term, in 1 to 2 years, or when they actually come to sell post that period, things will be back to normal, if not doing better than what they were when they bought. On the rental side of things, there's an increased amount of calls into our office as tenants are requesting to reduce their rent, which is then putting a lot of pressure on our landlords. Now, each day is changing and it's hard to predict what's next, but most of our landlords own a single property and they're feeling the pinch as well. So we encourage not just our tenants, but also our landlords to seek advice and look into the government incentives. This is a time where we all need to help each other out, and if we can all take a bit of the hit, we can get through the next 3 to 6 months. Now, as a business, like many others, we're taking all precautions to look after our clients and our staff, but we're all still available. We've increased our working hours or our work from home hours and can be reached on all platforms, whether it be email, social media, or WhatsApp. You will see a little less of us in the letterbox following this week as we pull back completely on this marketing medium. It's important that we do everything we can to reduce the spread of this virus, and we feel this form of marketing is something that can take a small break. It really isn't business as usual. However, we're doing everything we can to adapt to the changing times. I think it's been really cool not just to see the real estate industry change, but the world in general. This pandemic is bringing people together despite the social distancing in a way that I believe fell by the wayside as tech took over our human interaction. Everyone is digging deep to support their local businesses, and it's allowed even the most fast-paced people like myself to stop and smell the roses. We've got stuffed teddy bears in windows of houses for kids to keep an eye out for, people cooing off their balconies and getting responses from their neighbours, and many looking at the funny side of all of this. As always, we're here if you need us, whether it's a general chat or just a roll of toilet paper. Look after yourselves and your families. Until next time, take care.